Welcome to the Sports Card Talk Show. Sports Card Talk Show with Kevin Anderson and Lauren Walker, the Skol Brothers.
Hello? Hey, Lauren. How's it going? Oh, I'm just cooking dinner for the fam. Wait, what? Are you serious? He said yes tonight? Oh, man, I better get over. I'll talk to you in a few. All right, man, I'm on my way. Bye.
Hey, Kev.
Man, I got over as quick as I could. Quick drive. You ready to do this?
Oh yeah, I'm ready, man.
Man, we better get this going. Oh, man. All right, let's do this. All right, welcome to episode 77 of the Sports Card Talk Show. Friday Night Lights tonight. Man, who's joining us tonight?
We've got Allan at Thricearoni on Instagram and YouTube. And Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, man. Awesome. Yeah, you gave me the call. I'm like, man, I'll be over in a minute. I got over pretty quick, I think.
Yeah.
I think we better dial him up.
Ring-a-ling ding-dong.
All right, we got Allan on the line. Thricearoni on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. I know you got eBay. What else you got going on?
I think that's Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, eBay. That's pretty much it. Those are all hard too. So pretty much it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So I think we'll jump right in. We got to talk about the Super Bowl. I mean, we're shooting this a little early. This is going to come out before it. But man, we're super pumped for you and all the Chiefs fans and the 49ers fans. You know, we're excited for everybody, but especially for you.
The Chiefs go to the Super. Are they going to the Super Bowl? Are you sure? I still am pinching myself. It's still like unbelievable. So for me, it's like I hear it and I'm not nervous about it because I think for me it's just still unbelievable. I'll tell you this. I've been telling everybody else about the Super Bowl. To me, I want it to be just a blowout. The Chiefs win. I'm just tired of us catching up after the first quarter. Just get this darn thing over with.
Right.
Let the Chiefs win. I'm done with the let's make it competitive. I just want the Chiefs to win. That's
right.
That's what I see. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
taking blood pressure pills and Tums and
yeah, the 49ers are going to be a tough team. I mean. Running back got like 200 rushing yards the last game. But the thing is, we stopped the top running back of the NFL with Derrick Henry. And Jimmy G only threw like 8 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to throw it, I think, against us. And he's going to have to try to catch up to our high-powered offense. So I think it's going to be a good game. Of course, I'm predicting the Chiefs on top.
Of course, we'd expect you to do that.
Kevin brought it up, in years past when the Viking season was over, I was like, you know what, I'm done. I still actually didn't watch any of the championship games. I'll tune in for the Super Bowl, but it's kind of nice now that we've gotten into the card collecting hobby that you actually go like, oh, it'd be cool if the Chiefs won for Allan, or if, the 49ers win for Jason at Hawaii Action Figure. I don't like the 49ers. I don't mind the Chiefs, but the 49ers are in the NFC. But now I'll be okay if they win them because I got a friend that'd be happy for that, Yeah. I am pulling for the Chiefs, so.
I won't lie to you. I don't like the 49ers either, so.
Awesome. Well, it'll be interesting to see how it all goes down.
I just don't know if you want to fall behind to that team, you know.
Yeah, I think if the
tough.
Chiefs win, just give Mahomes a blank check for the
Oh, they're gonna have to.
his contract. I mean, what, 40+ million, something like that, or something crazy probably. He's not a Chiefs guy too. He's a NFL. He's a everybody guy. I mean, everybody can get behind him. If you're not sure what team to pick during the Super Bowl, I think folks are going to lean towards Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, honestly. So
Mahomes is the biggest star on the Super Bowl stage coming up here.
Oh yeah,
sure.
I think altogether from both sides.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I think he can relate to everybody, young, old. I mean, just anybody, boy, girl. I think he's on those shampoo commercials. So
no, I'm guessing since you're a Chiefs fan, you already probably know this, but I like Mahomes right off the bat because his dad actually his rookie cards for baseball are in the Twins. Yeah, so. Yep. I was like, I like Mahomes right off the bat.
Yeah, I got a couple rated rookies that are kind of cool that people sent me. Someone was like, send me a message. I'm going to send you a Mahomes rookie card. It's like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, well, it's actually a Mahomes. It actually is a Mahomes rookie. It's his dad. So,
yeah, right. That's awesome. Well, let's jump into this card collecting stuff. Why don't you talk a little bit about like when you got started? Did you ever quit? Did you come back? I mean, that's our story. I think we got you by a couple of years, and some of the people we've talked to, we've gone away from collecting longer than they've been living. So it's interesting to hear about other people's collecting.
So real quick, I started back in the 90s. So big boom of card collecting, I think towards the late 80s, right? And then 90s, started coming up again. I collect a lot of St. Louis Cardinals. So the first thing I actually collected was a lot of Cardinals. So I'm trying to think Ozzie Smith, Langford, Gary Gaetti, those kind of guys. Those are the guys that I grew up watching. I think I told this story several times, but vacationed from different places. I lived in Guam, I lived in Hawaii, and we'd vacation to Missouri to watch the Chiefs, the Royals, the St. Louis Cardinals. So I'm actually a Cardinals fan over the Royals, but I'm a Chiefs fan. So that's started off with baseball. Went into basketball, collected a lot of Penny Hardaway, Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Kobe Bryant, of course.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do another video showing some – I haven't looked at it in a while, but I have these wrapped up Kobe Bryant. To me, they're hits. I mean, they're not numbered. They have like felt type stuff, I think, if I remember right. But they're not hits, but that's the hits back then, right? You would never pull an autograph.
No.
Yeah.
But I stopped, of course, after high school a little bit. And then last year came back up. So I was probably – I'm thinking about January, I believe, around this time, December maybe, that I started watching videos. I think I watched this video that was like a $1,200 flawless opening of baseball. And then I was hooked. I started watching all these videos, started watching like R&B sports cards, Jake at Great Lakes Break. I think his name wasn't Great Lakes Breaks before. It was something else. Can't remember.
Yeah. Yep.
Jake something, but I remember those kind of guys. They were the first one that when I started posting videos, and my anniversary is actually at the end of this month. They actually comment on my videos. There's like a long list of folks that still comment from that day, and I remember those guys every time, and I always support those folks that first comment as well. So I just started posting videos because I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool doing it, and I like sharing the stuff I had. I think you guys mentioned watching some of your videos. It's like a you're kind of showcasing your cards. Before, back in the 90s, you're showcasing it with your friends, so maybe some family members that didn't care. But now you can show it to people that do care around the world, around the hobby. So it was kind of cool doing that way. And then it just went from there. So yeah, January 30th is my anniversary from doing this, and it's just fun. I'm going to continue to do it till hopefully it continues to be fun. But yeah, that's kind of my journey. Hopefully I said it in the right order.
Yeah. So you restarted about the same time you decided to start the channel then?
Yeah, exactly. So I restarted. And what's crazy is, I'm going to show this real quick. this is one of my favorite cards, and I know you guys all have a picture of it. It's Zach Cunningham.
Yep.
You want to lower it? Lower it?
Oh, sorry, lower it. There it is.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Texans, and it's an autograph. It was from a blaster box. When I got my first box, I went to a local card shop and bought a box, and I pulled that autograph. I would never think, and I pulled this off camera, but I would never think to pull an autograph, and that's another thing that got me, like, actually get an autograph.
Right.
Yeah.
A card. I know some people complain. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get a memorabilia, but sometimes for me, I still remember the time that I didn't get that kind of stuff. So sometimes cherish some of those. Yeah, I wish it was game worn, but it's player worn. But still, it's still fun. It's better than getting nothing. Think about that. I mean, getting nothing is terrible. So yeah, that's one of my
That's
cards.
for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's kind of well, your story too. You're like, wait, well, for one, it's still a thing. Card collecting's still a thing. But then, wait a minute, you can get autographs. You can get mem cards. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
crazy.
just remember busting open packs, and it is the same exact cards over and over and over. I mean, you get, 15 cards and 36 packs, whatever that was in like the late 80s.
Yep.
It only cost you like $18 and you got like hundreds of cards. But, the junk wax stuff, not much of it's worth anything, anymore. I still, you see some 1987, 88 junk wax on Instagram. All the guys our age are like clicking the like button because it's so nostalgic, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun though. Seeing some of those old cards. I'm going back to my old cards as well. I saw that I was collecting baseball, football. I have a small collection of football. I didn't really follow Chiefs back then in the 90s. I really got into football in the 2000s, I would say. And I think one of the reasons for that is it's more of like an older crowd. Like when you go to the games, I think they're changing now. But before it was just, kind of crazy going to a Chiefs game. You don't really want to take your kids to that kind of stuff. But now it's changed a little bit. So,
that's cool.
But yeah, I started collecting then. So
Awesome. So what is some of your biggest pulls, whether on camera, off camera? I don't know if you kind of separated a little bit.
Yeah, so of course I'm a Chiefs fan, but I like pulling all the Chiefs cards, of course. So I think I sent you guys a picture of all the cards.
Yeah.
Kind of like this rookie of Travis Kelce. I got this Len Dawson from Chris
nice.
G. It was kind of cool of him.
Yeah.
I pulled this myself, so pulling this card, Dante Hall autograph.
I remember that one.
NorCal Hobby Shop Ram pulled that for me.
Nice.
I pulled that myself from Bedman Rising here, Andre Rising.
Yep.
And I pulled this sickness right here. I thought that was the coolest, Christian Okoye.
Oh, that is
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pulling the cards are awesome, but to me, the value, you can't put those in a value if that's one you're keeping. But if you're going to do value in some of the craziest hits, from first off the line, Kyler Murray.
Oh, nice.
And that was gold. So that was like one of the advertised cards on the flyer.
Yep.
So pull that. That's kind of crazy.
I remember that video. So.
Flipping out. I flip out even some over the base, but that's just me though.
Yeah.
The cards. So there's a 1/1 of Kurt Warner.
Oh, yep.
That's a nice auto too.
As well. So for Majestic, and then just throwing. I can't show. I'm not gonna show all the cards, but
Right.
Also the trade, Todd Gurley. I kind of like that just because I was trying to hunt for Mahomes and pulled this card, but the patches are kind of
Yeah,
cool.
the patches are really sweet on that card.
So yeah, just show some of those cards. But I post a lot of them on Instagram, right? So Instagram, trying to put it on Twitter, but just kind of share some of the stuff I have. That's your showcase, like as you said, Lauren.
Christian Okoye has one of the coolest freaking nicknames out there too, man.
Yeah, Junior Nightmare.
Yeah. I love that nickname.
It sounds scary too.
Yeah, it does. And then he would definitely he just ran people over back in the day. His career was kind of short lived though.
I think that's running backs then, right? You don't have. Even any football player. You're watching old games, like the helmets are different. They're beating up the quarterback. I feel like it's the Chiefs and the New England game with Tom Brady, where the Chiefs injured Tom Brady, that it really changed a lot of how quarterbacks were protected, right? Mm-hmm. You guys remember that game? I think we landed on his knee and he was done for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
That was years ago. So
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. They still went 11-5 and didn't make the playoffs that year. The Patriots, that is. With Matt Castle, who you guys ended up getting as your quarterback,
oh my
I
gosh,
think.
that's when I spent most of my money. It was around when we had Matt Castle too. So going to the games, me and my buddies would go to games with no tickets, and it was asked for if anybody could extra tickets we can buy. What was cool back then, which won't ever happen now, is we'd ask for 2 tickets. Someone would come back and say, "Here's 1 ticket for $20 or $10. I'll give you the second ticket for free." Or one time we'd go with no tickets, and we got free tickets. People just gave away tickets because they had them. That was cool with Chiefs fans. But I don't blame you now if the Chiefs fans don't give the tickets.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening now.
That ain't gonna happen, that's for sure.
No.
I don't know, man. When the Vikings went down there to Kansas City, it looked like there was a lot of Vikings fans in the stadium that day.
There was a lot of purple, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, I don't know about that game. That was kind of crazy seeing a lot of purple. I was like, man, that seems like a lot. What's going on?
Maybe they were like, "We'll give you $500 for those tickets." Sold.
Watch it at home in like a big screen 4K TV or something like that. So
Right. So I know we said we are going to keep it short.
Well, how long are we at right now?
It's only 15.
Oh crap! That was like 20, 30 minutes.
No. You kind of wrapped.
These guys don't believe I get nervous on camera by watching my videos, but I get nervous.
Oh man, you're doing fine. No, you're doing fine.
Yeah.
We kind of had these sticking points to talk to, but I just wanted to say, and I think from Lauren too, that we appreciate all the support that you give to the entire community. We see you popping up everywhere, giving support to everybody, words of encouragement, putting up with me, messaging you, probably the dumbest questions. And you're like, really, guy? Come on now. But you're nice. You respond to everything, and we really appreciate you, man. We really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, I think there's a whole bunch of people out in the hobby that absolutely appreciate you. Practically, you go on Instagram and you're looking at looking at everybody's posts, and you start clicking the like buttons and you've already liked them.
Yeah.
That's me too. I like cards. I like supporting folks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw out Chris G on this one. So when I had I think it was 20 or 30 subscribers. I can't remember. It was a low number of subscribers. I think I reached out to him, and me and him had a conversation on Instagram. So he's probably not gonna like this story, but I remember that interaction, and I thought to myself, there was other guys that didn't really interact, right? But I remembered, if I ever get to that point, I'm going to respond to everybody. I'm going to make sure it's meaningful too, and it's not just I'm going to respond just to respond. I'm going to have a conversation with folks and treat them. I mean, if they had 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 subscribers to 0, they don't even have a YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna shout out that guy. I remember how he treated me. That's how I treat everyone else as well. So again, he probably hates this.
I gotta say, and we won't go into too much detail, but I always tease you and say you have a captive audience, and we're modeling a lot of what we do on a lot of people, but just being active and stuff and supporting. That's our biggest thing. We just want to support people, be a positive influence, and we're taking our cue from you, Chris G, all you guys, everybody that's been on the show, Yeah,
it's fun. I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's supposed to be fun. It shouldn't be something that's dragging that you want to go and do. It should be something that's fun. And for me personally, if you're looking at my old videos, I was trying different things. I'd try putting a lot of icons or video clips, or I tried different angles. I did try the face on with my hand still opening packs and stuff. So because to me, it's still fun. I still open packs off camera, of course, which sucks because I know at one point I did open some basketball. Of course, I pulled 2 Zions in one box, so it's crazy.
I just did that this morning.
No one believe you, right?
I just did it this morning. I opened the box.
Just trying different things, right? I mean, having fun with it, and If someone doesn't like it, someone doesn't like it. But you just try different things and see what sticks. But I try stuff that are just fun. I do videos that I think are. I try to run the idea with my wife, and she's like, "That's kind of weird," or "Oh, that's fine." Or sometimes like, "Okay, if that's how you want to do it," it's like, "I promise you, I'll cut it in a certain way, and it'll be fine." And what's great is she's involved. She does some of the audio. She'll record some audio on it with me. So, but yeah, I just like to have fun with it. I don't consider myself any expert in a hobby. I'm more of a just like anybody else, right? Opening packs. I don't try to study all the checklists or anything. I sometimes look at it, of course, but I just do it for fun. I don't want to do it as something that's just not a hobby. It should be something that the things that I want to do, not what anybody else wants to do.
Right. Absolutely, man. So, okay, we got up to that mark now. So we're gonna ask you.
I'm reading it. We'll see ya.
We're gonna ask you 3 random questions, and then we'll let you go. So real easy. You want to do the first one, or you want? I'll do the first one. Favorite food.
Favorite food, sushi. And what's crazy is I always have rice on deck, so anything with rice.
All right.
Favorite TV show.
Favorite TV show. This one's tough. I watch a lot of TV shows. I like Seinfeld. I think I watched through that maybe all the seasons once, and then maybe halfway through a season again trying to watch it. But I would say Seinfeld. And it's kind of weird, but I like Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's definitely a classic. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Do we want to end with that one, or did you think of a different one?
No. I would say for the longest time growing up in the 90s, I thought TV was dead when Seinfeld and the X-Files ended.
I used to watch the X-Files too. That was crazy.
Those are my 2 shows, and I quit watching TV for quite a while and now TV is amazing, but well, I love Netflix. I'm a Netflix. I have Netflix. Cable is. I don't watch like network TV. Yeah, I like that last question a whole bunch.
All right,
Yeah,
your favorite music band.
Still what I listen to, so I think the origins of my name is Thricearoni. So I still like Thrice. I'm a pop punk. I'm a punk guy. I like hardcore punk, punk rock, even old school punk. But for my favorite, it's gonna be Thrice, the band Thrice.
Okay, so
Warped Tour. I've been to like several Warped Tours back in 2000, and I know they stopped doing Warped Tour last year, but in early 2000s I went to multiple of those shows, so it was crazy. Love them all. So
do you like the evolution of Thrice, or do you like the old school Thrice?
I still like the old school Thrice. I think up to like the Artist in the Ambulance. I think that was like the kind of the last one, because it started changing a little bit, which is okay, because bands get like they start maturing. And, you hear that a lot. Bands mature, and sometimes they don't go as fast, or I'm still that in my mind. It's still like I'm in high school, listening to punk rock and all that stuff. So
awesome.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, if you hang on the line 1 second, we'll end the episode, and then we'll just talk to you for one quick second. But
were we under 30 minutes?
We are at 22, so by 22:50 we should be done, because that's going to bring episode 77, Friday Night Lights. Allan at Thricearoni. I'm watching all your hand motions there. On IG, YouTube, and Twitter. I'm sure you're already checking them out. If you're not, you're crazy. Get on there. That'll do it.
Skol Brothers out.